How's everyone doing? This is Expanding Beauty and my name is Kanima, and today I'm going to talk and tell you about the 3 things you need to know when you're choosing an acting class. So, choosing an acting class. These are the things you need to pay attention to and my advice for you and what has worked for me. The first thing is you need to figure out where you are in your acting career. Are you a novice or are you a seasoned actor? And so I would consider a novice somebody who has absolutely no acting experience whatsoever, none at all. And I would also consider somebody a novice, somebody who has only acted maybe in high school or primary school. You know, that's your knowledge and your experience in the acting in the theater world. All right. Now, a seasoned actor, I would consider somebody who has either had some kind of formal acting training, whether you were in a drama program or a conservatory, or somebody who has been acting for a long time, even if you may not have had formal training, whether you've been a child actor and have acted all your life up until this point, or you did accidentally fall into it, but you've consistently been getting work and acting and acting and acting, whether it's on commercials or television or film. So you have been working, so you have that experience. I would consider you more seasoned. All right? So once you've figured out, where you fall in, that can help you with your next step. Because the next step when trying to figure out what acting class to go to or what acting class you should choose is, what do you need? If you're a novice, if you're new to the acting game, to the acting world, then you need a class that, one, caters to beginners, so that a class that will offer levels, because there are a lot of classes and programs in town. And in town, I'm being specific, I'm speaking about LA and Toronto. I'm not sure of the climate in New York. I assume it would be the same thing. And so I'm talking, and I'm using those cities specifically because they do tend to be the biggest acting hubs in between Canada and the US. But so now, what are you looking for? Or what do you need? If you're a novice, you are going to need a class that caters to beginners, that has different levels, because you'll be way over your head and you will find it very frustrating if you go into a workshop or a training or a class that caters to professional actors, because they'll make some assumptions about their wealth of knowledge and experience, right? Now, if you're a seasoned actor, your motives for going to a class are going to be kind of different, because you either have had some formal kind of training and you just want to continue working your muscle, or you need to polish on things because maybe you've stayed away from the business for a while and you're getting back into it. So you don't need to quite go to an intro beginner level, but you might be rusty, or there are some skills that you need to learn to add to your resume. For example, I did the Second City Conservatory program because improv was something that was really lacking on my resume. It was something that I was interested in, and it was a skill that I would like to acquire and explore. So those are the different reasons that you can look for, as well as technical, because as I said, a seasoned actor might be somebody coming right out of a drama program or a conservatory program. And so you might have come out of this environment and you're ready to go be professional, but if it's only been strictly in a theater medium or venue, You might have to pick up some skills. There's no might. You will definitely have to learn some on-camera techniques, some on-camera skills that maybe your program didn't cover. So you would look for a class that does maybe focus heavy on on-camera scene study and things of that nature. So once you've narrow down, what are you looking for? What do you need from your acting class? And so once you've done that, you now know, okay, I'm looking for this specific thing. I need a class that provides these particular things. Then the next thing is to start searching in your area and gathering information. When you talk to other actors or other people who are interested in acting, or when you even go on the internet, which is a great place to research, obviously, what are the classes, the workshops, the places that people are talking about? Who are the acting teachers? What are the acting classes people are talking about? See what comes up. And when I say people, pay attention to the people. What is coming, whether it's like some form of actors forum, what are the other actors saying? What are agents saying? What are casting directors saying? Because they have their clients. They also, especially casting directors, are a great source because they often do workshops at acting classes in conjunction with acting teachers, and to see the new talent, to see who's out there, to see what's available to them. So they will know who, like, oh, I know of this person, or I recommend this person, they're a great teacher, I've heard good things from this class and this. So what you'll start noticing is a few of the same names will start coming up. And pay attention to how passionate people are about it, especially the actors. How passionate they are about their class, their experience. Oh, I've learned so much. It's so great. I've had these opportunities because of it, and so forth. You get the gist. So ask around, do some research, and then pick a couple. Don't just figure you haven't landed, you haven't found your acting class yet. Once you've asked around and you know a few names have floated around and you keep hearing the same things, or people swearing up and down, and you like what people have said about a couple, then I would say make a list. Anywhere from 3 to 5, no more than that. 3 to 5 of the ones you're like, these interested me, these sounded interesting. From there, I would then suggest, once you've narrowed it down to your 3 or 5 studios that interest you, then I would find out their auditing policy. Audit. Any acting class you're interested in should offer the option of you being able to go in and audit a class. If they don't, I kind of would give it the side eye. Yeah, any acting class worth their bread and butter will offer the option of you being able to go and audit it. There are a few that might ask for a fee, for a payment, anywhere from $10 to $20. And if anybody is currently looking for classes or doing this right now, please leave a comment down below if that has changed or if that's different. But you might run into some don't allow you to audit for free and some do. So audit these classes, because you need to find out and make sure that it is the right fit for you. So schedule and audit these classes. And once you've done that, then we go on to step 3. So once you've got your schedule, you've audited these classes, or you are auditing, this is what you need to pay attention while you're in auditing. Obviously, usually most of the time, the classes you are allowed to audit are going to be the most advanced class, usually. So if you are in the novice category, just realize that the classes you usually are going to see are either their master class or the most advanced class. And so this is a great opportunity for you to see two things. You get to see the level of work the school produces, or because a lot of the class, however they've framed themselves, the acting class, the group produces, you get to see how they work, what kind of techniques in their philosophy when it comes to acting. And likewise for the seasoned actor. I'm gonna really focus this bit more on for the novice, because I'm just assuming if you're seasoned, you would already be looking for these things and kind of know this. But yeah, so when you're auditing the class, make sure you are paying attention to the technique, the level of work, and their philosophy of acting. And does that resonate with you? That's very important, because this is someplace, one, you're going to be investing your time and your money. So you need to make sure it works for you. Does this place feel like a safe space? And by a safe space, what I mean is, does this place feel, what you see and what you've witnessed, like this is a place I can be vulnerable? Because acting is a very vulnerable art form. You are exposing yourself emotionally and sometimes physically to portray these characters. It is a very vulnerable art form and craft. So you need to be in a space where you will not only feel nurtured, you will feel safe to explore, to take risks, to fail, and to walk in with the knowledge that you are not being judged. You're being supported. Okay? So when you feel that and know that, those are great things. You're probably on the right track to finding the right class for you. There's also one more thing that isn't often said, but I think is also very important. Are the other people, the other actors who are currently attending these classes, are they working? This is important. If they're not, if you're getting a lot of, no, I haven't been on an audition in weeks or months, or I can't remember the last time I booked something, or any variation on that, no. You want to be in an acting class where the actors are going out on auditions, they have solid representation, and they're booking. That's the environment way that you want to be, because you're around successful working actors. You're going to learn from them, you're going to network with them, and you're going to get advice for them. That person, that successful actor who you're working with, could be somebody who's, if you're struggling for representation, might be like, let me talk to my manager, or let me talk to my agent, or have you tried this? Have you looked at this? Or I've heard of this workshop, or I know of such and such. They have information, they're plugged in to the business, and they're working. So it's a great way to network, and it's a great place to be associated with. So make sure that the actors, it doesn't mean that they're all stars, or that all of them, that's the only thing they do. That's rare. But make sure they're doing, in this tough business, that they're going out, as I said, they're going out on auditions, they're booking stuff, they have solid representation, because that means they're plugged in. That means they can also, it's a great networking, they can give you information that you can find useful. And just by being in the class with that level, that caliber of actors, that also lets you pick up on good skills, whether it's how they approach a script, whether it's their professionalism, whether it's how much often they are networking. You will learn. So, and it also means that casting directors probably have their eye on this studio, probably are aware of the name. Same goes for agents as well. And also, is this class, do they do workshops? Are they doing, this is especially great for actually across the board. And this is especially, I would recommend this especially in Los Angeles. Are they doing workshops with casting directors? Do they bring agents in? Do they put on their own productions? Because these are all great ways that you get to showcase your talent and you get to network with people who can either get you jobs. So yeah, those were my tips on how to choose an acting class. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to comment down below and I will get to you. And also to any of my other actors out there, if you have any other advice, suggestions, no matter where you are, I'm coming from a place, I know Toronto, I know LA, leave it down below in the comment box because somebody's going to read that and it will be valuable information to them. I am on Twitter, I am on Instagram as Expanding Beauty, and also check down the link below for the trailer for the movie Project Ithaca that I am one of the leads in, coming out to select theaters in the US and Canada June 7th and on demand. All right, have a great day. Bye.